It is currently 46 degrees. A bit before it was 47. Yeah, This is a satirical video on my impressions on my experiences in Japan. I actually think Japan is bae and is an amazing place when given the chance. It's just I am nowhere near a good enough mood now to brag about its awesomeness while being monotone about it right now. Here's something close to better. Enjoy. This is a clip about Japan, or known as Nihongo, the land of the anime, and if the weather forecast permits, weeaboos, but for any casual observers, land of pretty kimonos, rolling mountains, and the setting sun bathed in the history of brutality. The polite thing to do when you arrive at someone's house is to take your shoes off at the door, put these flip-flops on, and proceed to awkwardly introduce yourself to your host in whatever broken Japanese you've learned from anime, or that Japanese class for dummies. When you eat out, depending on where, they may guess you how many people will be joining you today. Hold up one finger to indicate that you're a single, nobody got time for friends or lovers, then proceed with your head in your hoodie and to your table. People in Japan do not hug, they will shake your hand. The hierarchy isn't to be messed with, or an execution will be carried out at your local dojo. The hierarchy is, shake a hand with stranger, bow very low, and do it again, watch their reaction and realise you're an idiot. If you manage to make good humour with someone, accept their invitation to beer. Be prepared to be carried away from screechy cats at a karaoke bar. The local dish of Japan is sushi and a bit of ginger. Again, you'll be eating alone, with the chef being the only company you'll get. When your plane lands, you'll be escorted through a very rigorous and tiresome line at customs, greet officers with bomb, it's a code for handshake, and hierarchy must be messed with. After awkwardly avoiding being deported, the first train you'll catch will lead you to Tokyo. Within Tokyo are districts. The ones you'll give a shit about are Akihabara, Harajuku, and Asakusa. Akihabara is the capital of weebness, a well-adjusted otakus coping with weebness. It's also a capital of electronics, consisting mostly of laptops, TVs, and vibrators from that 7-foot sex shop. You seriously can't miss it. 7 floors, and only 3 are accessible to men. Again, why can't ladies have their fun? I don't suppose there's a booth to flop out the nipples. For those faint of heart and can't be bothered with that one floor filled with BDSM gear, head on over to a maid's cafe. You can't miss them, they're posable, and no shit, have maid outfits of many colours. Enter the cafe at your own risk. For those looking for a casual stroll, head on down to your local arcade stores, card game stores, or just anywhere with anime. That is what Akihabara is known for. There should be a waifu store somewhere in the weeb aisle. Harajuku is a town of fashion, random condom store, and fashion. Asakusa is where you go to greet the gods at the Asakusa shrine. You pay tribute in yen, pray for the blood of your enemies, and ring a bell to send off your vengeance. There are many zooms, and they're all very fast, and you'd better hurry inside before the millions at peak hour. This is what I call the Battle of the Metro. For the battle, you'll be met with the following obstacles: businessmen, schoolgirls with katanas, and the occasional pervert. You should still regard the perverts as right dicks over here. Once on board, you'll need to grab onto something to maintain balance until your final destination. Most people aren't fussed about you reaching for a lever or stand until you realise you're in an ocean of bodies. The people here are very friendly, they're okay. At least when you lose a wallet elsewhere in any country, you can expect to never see it again until you're in hell. Over here, any karmic points you've gathered with the gods restores any financial loss or personal loss to you. It's also a great place to isolate yourself from your own solitude, humans you detest from far away, and to bury yourself in the rolling mountains of Hokkaido, where you can fight bears to improve your XP and stamina. Then, at level 4 as a ranger, you now have the ability to communicate with animals. They're the only friends you'll get. I will return to you, Japan. Till then, Jane.